Oh, good.
But I'm here, but that's why I'm a few minutes late because I had fallen back asleep.
Oh no.
We
He's
have
rubbing
very
his
important
face on my
guests, Heather.
microphone.
Right?
What?
We
I
have
know.
very important guests, Heather.
That's why I set alarms.
So, initially, I had to cancel like 2 hours before we were going to be here because, as it turns out, the box on my wall that makes the fiber work just crapped the bed, which it also did a week later.
Jesus.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
So I've been through 2 ODTs or whatever they're called in 8 days. Like,
Jesus.
Wow.
right. I was like, there's no way it can't die a third time. One, because that'll be a pattern. And Rob, whether he blames me or not, I'll be the unreliable one. And I'm not, no. So I put Zoom in my phone and I was like, I don't care if Zeus blows the roof off my house. This is happening tonight.
Oh, come on. We'll just
Mhm.
fire him out of a cannon like we did last time.
In a campaign, Mike may have shot Zeus out of a cannon. It was a good time.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Points for creativity.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, he was game for it.
I have
He
somebody
was.
who would like to say hello to you, Kennedy.
Sure.
Hi.
Hey, Holly, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm not going to be interrupting for too long. My dog
Not an
brought me tea.
interruption.
Ooh.
Just in case I need to spill it.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
important people also should know that the Zoom background helps with this a little bit, but I have a black cat who will want to come say hi and will show his butt.
Little bit.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, but this has been doing better of like, because like it just disappears. But he has already heard that I'm talking to the computer, so
Yeah.
If a cat butt appears, I will not be shocked.
So, I suppose introductions are in order, but I imagine they're also fairly self-evident at this point. The one with green hair is Cody. He wrote the book. The
Yep.
one that you could only see for a second is Dolan. She made all the art in the book.
That's fantastic.
I know, it's pretty great.
You're being far too kind.
I don't think
no,
that's
we're
true.
we're underselling it.
Right now, I think we're underselling it because I don't have a lot of time.
I don't remember if it was session 0 or what, but there was a lot of just like, oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
And just-
right, yeah.
yeah.
Yep,
Like, look at this, and look at this, and look at this. It was a good time.
Uh-huh.
And I can't wait to buy the whole book, which I assume will have both more of Cody's work and more of your work. Can't wait.
Yep. Lots more.
I
Lots.
love the golems and steel court.
I don't suppose
They're
you
the
could make
best.
an educated guess at how much more. This is a 48-page book. Are we looking at 200 pages? 800 pages?
I think it's fair for me to say it's 292 pages.
All right. Wow,
Oh,
that's a
that's
specific
specific.
number. Yeah.
So excited.
Amazing.
Yeah. I've been a fan of the Paul Smith's work pretty much my whole gaming life. Anyway, I'm gonna post this on social media, and then while I do that, if Mike wants to do the customary, previously
yes.
on.
Yes. Previously on Shadows
Wonderful. So we see a missile flying at us. We all jump off the building with wind power to break our fall. Molly grabs a potted plant to save at least one of them. And 4 is very upset that the liquor bottles are left behind. Rena covers our butt by casting a spell so we don't breathe in that nasty dust. Unfortunately, she can't save the whole city, and whoever breathes it in just melts. Hoshi's parents are really upset that they're seeing friends and family that they know die painfully before their eyes from this dust that's going all over the city. Hoshi's parents are very concerned that so many people have died because this was not part of the plan. They feel like they have been wronged personally, and it wasn't supposed to be by missile, and it wasn't supposed to be happening right now. We also learned that Hoshi's parents are very intentional with their hobbies. Her dad likes very specific plants to show his care, interest, and attention to detail, and her mom likes chess to show her wit and strategy. Rena suggests that we all go to a nightclub that's more of a speakeasy. Hoshi's parents seem uncomfy because they're technically supposed to be, but are actually quite comfortable and just putting on the front of being uncomfortable. 4 is excited about the fact that there might be golem fights here, and Molly's plant that she saved gives a +8 dice to a mind roll for 1d4 rounds, and I have 5 uses of this that I can use myself or share with others. Kai pulls 4 aside to demand help with physics calculations. Rena walks Molly to a table and opens drinks and tells her not to take anything in little baggies, especially if it has her name on it. Hoshi rents a private room to talk to her parents, and Tanamichi is hiding in the shadows. Turns out Kai needs 4 to help him calculate the hand of God. Love that for us. Kai is concerned that Hoshi is more concerned about solving her family problems instead of the mission. Hoshi says that this is related to mission, and she only gets a few moments with her family in relation to this mission. Kai says we only have a few more moments before Refuge just decides to plunge into the moon. Turns out that the substance that we were looking for is just gold, but we need metric tons of this gold. Her parents write her a check, and Hoshi hands the check to Kai, and Rena, knowing that Rena will know where to get some of this gold. Hoshi's dad admits to Hoshi that her sister is a plant, specifically a fern. And then I have a bad habit of trailing off at the end because I get so invested in the story that I forget to write the rest of it. So help me out. What happened at the very end?
You
Well,
went
that
to a
was the
nightclub
cliffhanger.
to steal a vase. Well, you went to a nightclub. One of you is going to steal a vase. And one of you was like, that one of you that's going to steal a vase was like, hello, person who's overwhelmed, who's part of the team and feels completely out of depth in a place like this. Why don't you, I have an activity for you to do, which I took to mean you're going to help me steal a vase.
Yeah, I think what was missing in the notes wasn't even the stealing the vase. It was Kai, Hoshi had said, go find Rena, and Kai walked out, and Rena and Molly are gone.
Yeah.
And then the one thing story-wise that I want to make sure, and this, we don't even necessarily have to roleplay, just state out loud. After the conversation with Hoshi's dad, she does actually give a little bit of an update into everyone's brain because of our like communicator or whatever, that her sister had left her a message of a sketch of her as a plant in her sketchbook. There was the go to where we would always go, which was the bakery, found a freshly baked bread on the plate of her. That was the thing missing from those, was the plate from her family house that she'd handed her mom to see what that reaction was. And with the dad's information, basically her sister got turned into a fern and is somewhere way up north that she has the coordinates for. And so as she's sending that out, she's gonna catch up with Kai and just kind of catch his arm, and then through the communicator to us not say this out loud in front of a crowd or whatever, will basically give you a, if I help you with Refuge, will you help me with this?
I see.
I mean, I
So Cody, you should know that your tattoo brain feed nonsense has been the fulcrum upon which many conversations about the invasion of privacy and what how deeply unacceptable that would be. Like,
hey, it keeps everybody in communication, and it makes sure that your handler knows if you're going to do something stupid.
Right.
And so
right.
her handlers,
And like
Handlers are always doing something
Never.
stupid.
the handlers
right.
are aware of us, potentially doing this. But after just that moment, she's gonna look around because she told you to go look for Rena, and then goes, wait, where is Rena?
By the way, Molly's the only one knows that she's trying to steal this. It's a vase. It's not a
It's a
sculpture.
vase.
Oh,
Well, I guess it's both. I was picturing it as a vase that was hand sculpted and is therefore one of a kind.
yes,
but
we are in
I-
the center
Right.
of the club.
Yeah. Where there is a
Yes.
fancy vase that is well lit but not well guarded. Still Still would be difficult to take it without somebody noticing. Might not be difficult to take it without somebody noticing and caring. It doesn't look like much. It's, I don't know, 1.5 feet tall. It's made out of carved clay that's brown and gray, and beauty's in the eye of the beholder and everything, but it doesn't glitter with gems or anything. It's looks like the vase version of a macaroni sculpture.
Mhm.
You love it because your kids made it, not because it's objectively attractive or anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
But there's also no mistaking that it's what you came for, because it's the only thing in here that even remotely looks like a vase.
All right.
What you came
So
for as
this
in you
is
got
where
information?
so this
Or
is
as in-
where
Hmm.
Rena and Molly are near the vase, correct?
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, so Molly is talking to Rena and she's like gonna help grab this vase. Well, she thinks that it would be a great idea because this potted plant, I mean, the pot's looking a little rough after falling down the building. So she decides that the best way to take this vase without anybody noticing is to repot the plant that she currently has, because people are looking for an empty vase, not a full vase. And if this plant was taken care of as well as everyone says it was, the leaves are probably very luscious and like kind of droop over to kind of cover the vase. So that is going to be her plan. She's going to repot her plant.
How big? Is it this big? Is it 3 foot? Is it 10 foot? Yeah, no, that would be a good.
Mackenzie, have you ever repotted a plant?
No.
It's kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh, no.
That's true, but I'm not Molly.
Right.
This is kind of Molly's thing.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Like Sonic the
Repotting
Hedgehog.
plants in the middle of a club.
You're right.
Absolutely. That is
Absolutely.
Molly.
Yeah, just potting soil just everywhere, just huge
I
mess.
think this is
Very
one of the more normal
conspicuous.
things Molly has just randomly done. It might be one of the more visible, but it's one of the more normal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, in the club, we all plants.
Like,
What?
Flora, I want
Oh,
you to
ask
know
him to
that I've
repeat
just
it.
taken psychic damage. I'm now in pain, and it's your fault.
You now know what I feel every single week. You guys don't
Oh,
even.
I'm not upset about it.
Don't even.
I've been waiting my turn for a while to say that.
Oh my god. So while Molly is in the process of what, on the one hand, is an incredibly what the fuck moment and very, very Molly, I've discussed with one of you that vase is like really important to them. If you want to hop in now anytime, that'd be great.
Okay. From a little further back down the club floor, you hear a voice say, "Touch that vase, and I promise you I'll have each one of your fingers broken individually."
Well, Molly's already halfway through potting this plant, so she has already touched this vase.
She's invaded your vase.
So she just kind of looks over. She's like, well,
What are you doing?
well, it's a vase, so I'm putting my pretty plant in the pretty vase. Because a pretty plant deserves a pretty vase.
There's a tall, lean, dark-haired man standing probably just 20 feet away or so, flanked by two very large, very tough-looking gentlemen. Says, "You're going to put that back, or we're going to have problems. Be lucky I'm giving you this opportunity."
How do the people on the dance floor react? Are you physically present on the dance floor often?
Not that often.
Okay, so this is a big deal then.
Yes.
You bet. So while it is a crowded dance floor, it's more like how when the ocean got parted, there was still a bunch of water, but it wasn't in the way, you know?
Rena will address whoever's speaking, kind of look around, be like, so what's the importance of this thing again?
A sentimental value you need know nothing about. Is this your associate?
Yes.
I see. I suggest you urge her to see reason.
Well, I
Oh,
think
I
I am
don't
being
think
very
Reese's there.
reasonable. I am putting a pretty plant in a pretty vase and finders keepers. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm guessing the rest of us are probably aware of this at this point.
At this point,
I
yeah.
imagine, yeah, it would be hard to miss if the entire club went and magnetized to the walls for this to happen.
Oh, look, we found Rena.
Right.
Oh, she is just gonna be staring at what you guys are doing. Do I have any idea of who this is?
Not a clue.
Okay, cool. So
As
she's
Rena.
Not a clue.
not
Okay,
even going to be paying
cool.
attention necessarily to the person, but going to be staring at Molly, and Molly, you're just going to hear in your mind going, "What? Why?"
And she talks back to Hoshi, and she's like, if it's important to Rena, it's important to me. And then like
Rena.
grabs the vase a little bit harder.
Rena,
Oh.
why?
Now,
Just
I
because.
need to know if you're in the process having repotted plants, you need to get in there, right? Like you can't once you've violated the vase enough in order to rebuild the plant, like how much tighter can you hold it? Like what does that mean? Like,
Instead of like holding it as a grasp, now she's like bear hugging, like
oh, I
that
see.
closer. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So at this point, I'm thinking I want to put up a spectral spy because I want to figure out whether or not this person who's, confronting Rena and Molly is like merely in charge or like, oh, we could die from like supernatural stuff as opposed to like, is this yokai threat? Is this you have just pissed off just a garden variety head of a club?
How dare you? I'm sorry, I'm not him.
Her potential here.
If I were him, I would have just punched you. Like, that's not true. I would have had one of my thugs do it, but still. Anyway, spectral spy gives away that somebody's yokai, right? Does it tell you whether or not they have like?
Well, okay. It says you summon a servant spirit in the spirit world. It perches on a piece of cover. By taking action, you can look through the spirit's eyes instead of your own. It does not specifically say one way or another, merely that it would be in the spirit world, and we have previously established in this campaign that by virtue of that, there would be at least some sort of indicator that a person is, yokai or not.
Right, that their spirit is in. Right. I was inspired for that for the whole idea of Raziel from Legacy of Kain, in that the spirit world and the material plane overlaid, and that Raziel is always in two places at once, and humans aren't in two places at once. And therefore, if you used it to look upon them, you'd be able to tell sort of by process of elimination. Essentially, beings that had souls in the supernatural realm would light up, and ones that didn't. But I don't think we've established that would necessarily tell you if somebody had supernatural powers, just whether or not they have a spirit in a place.
I'm just trying to see yokai, non-yokai.
Right.
At this point,
looks like a human who's in control, right? But a human.
Okay, so you like, and I can tell just because now that I have a baseline by which, because we know Molly's disposition at this point. So I can tell the difference between like a signature from her and a signature from a normal person.
Right. Cody, for context, Molly is a yokai.
Okay.
A decision that was made by her halfway through the campaign so far. And then I was okay, I don't know if I think she just kind of pulled it out of her butt. I don't know if we have a name for it.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
So Molly's thing is she is
her antenna.
Yeah, like kind of more related to like her power is kind of bug related, and so she has antennas that come out. Oh, the picture isn't great, but she's got little space buns, and her antenna tuck into her space buns, and those help her sense plants and help her have more of an affinity to pollen and being able to mix poisons, healings, potions, stuff like that. So she's very attached to her plants. like
Okay.
aggressively attached to her plants.
Including this plant she's had for less than 2 hours that she
That
was
is
in
correct.
Dad's
Especially
heart.
this plant. Yes.
Yeah.
Like instant bonding. You bet.
And completely ruined Four's life.
Yep, that too. That too.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
important
yeah.
to get those backstory ties in there.
Right.
Okay, so at the very least, I mean, we've established that this person is merely a threat to us in the physical sense, not necessarily the supernatural sense.
Not necessarily. So cards on the table. Cody asked me what, like, Cody said, "Hey, I need notes," and I said, "Here's the character concept. Go nuts." So I have no idea what Cody can do.
Oh,
Like, I have no idea.
Cool.
Like,
We love that.
for all I know, he's gonna say something ridiculous, and you're just gonna be dead. Like,
Please don't
mean-
kill us. We like this game.
and we would very much like to continue playing it as ourselves, as opposed to having to roll new characters as soon as the session's over. Anyway, so yeah, just just a quick telepathic to Molly, not to Rena, because I have a feeling Rena knew exactly what she was getting into here. Molly, this man almost certainly runs this club. He seems to have a particular emotional connection to the vase you're attempting to appropriate. Put the plant back.
So Molly then just kind of sits there because she's hearing one thing from Rena and she's hearing one thing from Kai, and she just looks back and forth between Kai and Rena, and then she says back to everybody, and she's like, "I'm more scared of Rena than I am of you," and grips the plant even harder.
I was gonna say it's
Oh my
important to
God.
know that Rena also has claimed Molly. So if either
That's true.
actually give her official instructions, Rena's the only one with weight at this point beyond just. Oh man.
So Rena is going to like kind of dust off whatever dirt was left on Molly from her doing that, and then kind of clean the base a little bit.
sure.
Be like, again, it's just a vase, and you have it sitting in the center with nothing in it.
Maybe it's a magic vase.
As I said, not for your information. Now take out the plant and put it back.
Well, you see, somebody sent me for this vase. And now I'm just
Who?
dying to know.
Who sent you?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I would. I snap my fingers and 8 more guards come out of the crowd around.
Dar, did you say 8?
Yep.
8. Mhm. So he's got 10 guards now.
I'm
I run a
picturing
tight
10
ship.
big
Yes.
Jason Momoa looking son of like that big.
Hey, is it dim lighting in the club?
You know, I hadn't really thought about it. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to be slowly making my way, not next to Rena, but behind the row of these people to kind of flank behind Rena. But if it's dim or dark lighting, then the stealth checks get a +1 die.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing, slowly, sneaky.
Yeah, sure.
Attempting anyway.
I assume that Cody's character, who I know what they're called, but he hasn't introduced himself yet, and given the way he's playing them, he just might not, which is great. You want to make an awareness check to see if you noticed that?
Yep.
Don't do well. Let me.
Don't do well.
No.
Wow, okay.
Yes, person who wrote the game. Don't do well in your awareness roll that I'm sure you definitely don't have a bonus to.
4 successes.
Well,
The 3. The 2.
Rena is now laying on the table.
The 6.
So in my head, the table that holds the vase is wide enough to contain the vase and like a couple more inches. So it's an end table. So if you're
Okay, but then
laying
she's
on
sitting
it,
on the table.
okay,
She's
I was
sitting-
if you're laying on it, you're draping over it like a house cat, which is fine. I just didn't know.
She's sitting on it
6
then.
dice because it's 5 plus the 1 from the suit. I rolled 3 2s and 3 6s.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
nice.
Like it was literally every other.
So I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you pull one past the guy and you sneak up to where you wanted to be. Unseen.
I just basically want to be whoever the closest of these. No, I'm not even going to worry about the guards. I want to be flanking Cody's nightclub manager or owner or mega boss, whatever he ends up being. So it's Rena and Molly, him, and then I am going to be, let's say, 2 feet behind him, just ready for whatever Hoshi needs to do. Doesn't mean I'm going to succeed on that. Yep.
Sure. Now what? What is everybody else doing before we get back into the middle of it?
I think Tanamichi at this point, because he was kind of, again, he's not from anywhere anywhere anything like this. Like this is like way above what he's comfortable with. So he's just been kind of in the shadows, keeping an eye on everything.
Mhm.
And so when he starts seeing everything like kind of come to a head around this vase, he kind of like slips through the shadows and is gonna be like close to Rena, but not like still like in kind of some dim area where he can't necessarily be seen.
Sure.
Out of the 6 of us, Tanamichi is the one legit ninja.
Yes. I built
The rest
an
of
actual
us
ninja.
are a bunch of chaotic morons with one
Hey.
actual.
For yourself.
So
Hoshi literally just snuck up to
Yeah,
be
she
right
just snuck up
behind
around.
me.
Okay,
yeah,
True.
but that's a
True.
one-off. Tanamichi does this all the time. I love it.
I
So
just
has
said-
Hoshi. She snuck up to whatever his name was in the club last time and had the garrote ready.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, yeah.
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 So for the most part, we've got a bunch of characters who behave like Naruto people. There's a lot of ridiculous jumps and
Mhm.
flashes and explosions and just really comic book nonsense. And Tanamichi's over here, no, shadow and subtlety. Duh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tanamichi is the most consistent for sure of the.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sit over here, reach through and grab the person, all of that fun stuff.
Mhm,
So far,
mhm.
Tanamichi's the only one because of where the plot has physically gone so far, whose backstory hasn't been dragged into the sunlight just yet. So we'll see if they maintain that when it's their problem.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of problems, while you are busy facing off, Dolan, what if your character was rolling up outside? What does that look like?
Well, a gentleman in a relatively nice, dapper uniform, crisp, clean, well shaven, steps out of a vehicle with a nice, lovely cello case. Pays the driver his dime and heads to walk in, rather like he owns the place. Calm, collected. Most importantly, listening to find out where a certain someone might be. Got a lovely bone to pick with him.
So, Cody, I don't know if I meant to tell you this. I don't know if I did. Dolan's character is a character you have hired for one reason or another, and you screwed them over.
Yes.
Okay. Like,
We're not the only chaotic people.
oh no, the universe is filled with fuckery. It's not just you. Like, so, Cody, now you have the party that you are glaring at and another party that is glaring at you. What do you want to do about it?
By the way, Jay, I think I sent you something.
All right.
I gesture to the guards and say, deal with them.
Oh my.
Is that about what I sent you or about what he said?
Both, to be fair. Like, when you say deal with, I assume they know what you mean, but I don't know what you mean. Do we mean pick them up and toss them outside, or like, hurt
This
them?
is rough them up. Use deadly force if deadly force is applied in return,
I see. You bet.
and acquire the vase.
So I assume without damaging it.
Yes.
There are 10 of them and 6 of you. Oh boy.
I like these odds.
Can I immediately take out said garrote and attempt to put it around his neck to threaten, not to harm?
One of the guards, you mean?
No.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, he got
I'm
right behind.
Cody's
She got
character.
right behind.
Oh goodness.
So the entire okay. This is the animated Robin Hood with the foxes, and you have Little John behind the king, doing that and making the king reverse. That's kind of what she's going to try to do, is put him in danger to make the guards have to back off. But she's not going to cause harm immediately.
So we're not going for the whole assassinate angle.
No, but I kind of want him to know she could.
It is wild to me how little that particular mechanic has come up, given that it's a system that just begs for you to use
If this was an NPC and not, the person that wrote the book as our guest, I would have.
Yeah, well, it would be hilarious
with him, so I'm not killing him immediately.
There would be a dark irony in assassinating a character before they even have a name.
I know what their name is, and Cody knows what their name is, and Dolan might know what their name is. They have a name, you just don't know what it is.
So, what would I be rolling if I'm not actually wanting to assassinate? Or will
I think the answer here, let's see, if you are blah 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 blah.
They don't actually say blah blah blah.
I do not say the blah blah blah.
I
think you're making a strike action effectively.
Where's strike?
It's under attack. You're making a single attack with up to, as in also includes one weapon you are wielding. Which is say, right, you are making a melee check for each attack, but you're only making the one. And Cody will make. Well, I don't know. I guess that would depend on how you want to deal with it. Given the context, given that moment, how would your character react? Would you seek to wiggle out of it, or
Athletics,
elbow back or
drive
something?
Away.
Sure.
I don't see a melee. Oh, there's melee. Okay, never mind.
I was gonna say, yeah.
In between maneuver and stealth.
I think I've used it. Yeah.
So you make an opposed roll. We'll see how that goes down, and then we'll see how Dolan deals with that, because they know who they're looking for. And since we established that the club just backed the fuck up over everything, it's not like they're hard to miss.
No 6s, but I got 3 4s and a 5.
2 6s, and I had 6 successes.
Oh,
damn it!
So they make with the wiggling.
Yeah, for sure.
From the sound of it, with almost no effort at all. They just.
Okay.
Okay. The guards have advanced towards the rest of you, and their eyes glimmer. They're the kind of people who do this for money, but also for joy.
If you love what you do.
Yeah, right. How you want to deal with that? Are we looking to fight back? Back away? What's the plan? I stress that they will probably not. They will not let you choose run away without combat first.
How long have we been here?
From the moment this call started, or the whole time you've been in the club?
The club. How long have we been in the club? Because I know it was shortly after we went and sat down. Shortly after we had gotten here.
Yeah, I can't imagine you've been here for more than half an hour.
I'm gonna say however long.
Oh, great!
This is probably the longest thing that's happened.
Oh, that makes me so happy, because guess what's still active then?
What's that?
Your power.
My power is still active.
Which one?
My wind.
Aha.
Oh.
And what does that do for you?
It's the aura of wind. It's the one that we decided that I can control the wind, so that's how I was able to help people get out of the building.
Right.
Which means I can keep people away from me.
Do you think the wind is powerful enough? If it's powerful enough to hold big grown bruisers off of you, to put a wind wall between you and them, do you think it's powerful enough to rip the vase from Molly's harms?
I don't like how you questioned that.
Yeah, well, that's my job.
Molly
But she
also
can-
doesn't like how you
But she
question
can
that.
control it, so maybe it's not right around Molly.
I interpreted that more as you can control it, like you can turn it on and off.
No,
have we
I
done
could, we
pockets of
decided
wind?
it could, we said I could manipulate it however I wanted to.
Okay, so we're
Because
going to
that's
split
how
that
I
and say
could-
the answer is yes, that you can
Yes.
separate that. Okay, sure, you bet.
Yes.
Cody, is that the kind of thing they run into often? Your guards, they run into supernatural difficulties often? Is that the kind of thing they're equipped to deal with?
I mean, a certain amount, I think, in the business we're in, if we're
Sure.
dealing in what you've suggested we're dealing in.
You bet.
And sudden whipping wind surrounding somebody is extremely conspicuous.
Right. Yes, it is. So the people in the club that are not, who are here for pleasure, not for work, leave. Which is a mess you'll have to clean up later. The guards push buttons on their wristbands and walk right through the wind like it's not even there. I go back to 4. What do you want to do?
Quick question. Did Mike ever stop having me do math?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Oh,
right.
yeah.
The hand of God. Right.
Yeah.
I
Or did he just
Set-
leave me with a piece of paper and a book?
I asked you to do some to do some very specific calculations for me. Once those were done, I figured, like I just said, basically, like, get back to me when we're done. Once you finished, your time is your own. So, because I got dragged over to interface with Hoshi's folks for a moment, and I had hoped that this would be a relatively painless endeavor.
That is Kai's hope every time, and I don't know why you keep having it.
You
But
know,
Mhm.
I'm an optimist at heart.
Or insane?
We also just established we've been here less than 30 minutes. As someone who has done hand calculations of simpler math but are longer equations and it took way more than 30 minutes, I'm assuming 4 is not done with the calculations because I don't think you handed him easy numbers.
No, it was real earth-shattering stuff, to be honest.
I am totally okay with being completely oblivious of everything that's going on and still working on the numbers.
You bet. As you are
Okay.
oblivious, one of those bruisers will walk up to you, pick you up by the back of the shirt, the back of the pants, carry you outside, and throw you against a nearby car with enough force that's going to leave a mark. But if you don't put up any more of a fuss than that, they'll be content to knock out a couple of your teeth with the car and leave it alone. I look, I'm a big guy, but I think it takes a lot of effort to pick up a grown man and throw him against a car, so he flies through the air and maintain enough force that teeth are lost. Which is to say, I want to stress how big these guys are.
I apologize real fast. Did you say that there's a gentleman carrying another gentleman right out?
I did. He walked right past you.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect.
Or maybe he didn't. Well, I don't know what you're about to do. Maybe he didn't.
I could use some help, stranger.
Oh, that's fine. This lovely gentleman pops a cork, chucks it down like it's a shot, before sliding out of this lovely cello-like case is a crowbar.
Yes.
And that crowbar comes flying right to concave into the gent's skull.
So let me
With the
get this
most
straight.
positive expressions, like it's a normal sunny day.
Did we just become best friends? Thank you.
I certainly hope not.
No. They're against the person that just did that. It's fine.
So I just want to make sure I understand this. In my head, Forrest been picked up because he was completely lost in the map. So he offered no resistance at all when this big gorilla just walked by, picked him up, carried him outside, and as he walked past you, you went what on the guy who picked him up. Is that right?
Yeah, with the hook end.
You bet. Ooh. Ooh.
Would you like me to roll?
Yes, please. Go ahead and roll an extra die for that. Because that particular guard is familiar with you and is made just a tiny bit nervous by you. Also, his hands are busy.
Hey.
Mechanics question. If a thing says you can roll with your focus instead of marksmanship, what would my focus be?
That's a good question.
Your
That's a
focus is a
it's
skill.
one of the.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's in between
No,
insight
that's way worse.
manipulation on
Okay.
other spirit.
Oh, I see it. You bet. What was that, Olin?
That's a difference between 1 die and 5. No, I'm not doing focus.
One moment.
God, I rolled very poorly.
Yay.
That is a success. Just one.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I feel very,
That
very
would be-
poorly.
That would be 7 successes.
Oh shit! Crazy.
Am I doing something wrong with my character? What is 7?
Holy crap, Sam.
All of us are wondering, where do they get more dice?
So
Hey, Nolan, you wanna stay every week?
For the record,
not
I am cool with that for both people, but I just sort of assumed your calendars wouldn't allow
I mean,
it.
Cody can stay too if we end up being friends character wise, but I like Nolan's character right now a lot.
Me too. Also, what did you drink?
is this gentleman dead now?
So I was just about to ask, traditionally Strike does weapon damage from the target's vitality, but Cody, do you employ ordinary humans? Like, is that a demon with some sort of mask on, or is
It's
that
an
an
ordinary
ordinary
human.
man? Okay, yeah. I'm not an expert or anything, but I'm pretty sure if you bury the hook part of the crowbar in somebody's forehead, they're dead. So that kind of
Yeah.
just slump onto the floor.
I'm wondering whether that might have been Oxborn root.
Why, how observant of you, sir.
Wait, what is that?
Inventory.
It's one of our potions. For an hour, character raises their body statistics by 1 to a maximum of 4. I happen to have one on me at the moment.
Oh.
So, Cody, your bruisers will look at you and sort of like, I know what you told us to do, but like they'll kind of look at you like, do you want us to change tasks?
I look over to where one of my bruises has just been serenely taken out, and say, "Ah, Johnny, it's good to see you again."
Hey, Allie.
My apologies about how our business affair went earlier. You must understand it's only business.
Oh, yeah. He says as he plants his foot on the nape of the corpse's neck and just yanks the crowbar out of the skull, looking down at the poor son of a gun who was being carried just momentarily ago. You don't mind if I join in the dance, do you?
No, be my guest. I'm 4.
Nice to meet you, boy. I'm Johnny. He offers a hand up to you, and you see this relatively nice-looking, dark-haired man, and the smile he gives has way too many teeth.
A description I'm real fond of. Like,
What is it with teeth in this game? Like, I swear.
But he says, however,
My key.
my meeting appointment is with Alistair. So if you could help me get to him, I'll give you all a little treat.
Oh.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So the portal that we can make,
Here we go.
it has to be on a surface I can touch.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Cody, I
Wow.
cannot impart upon you the kind of bullshit shenanigans they've gotten into with that specific power.
Yes.
what I would like to do,
This power is
Is-
broken as hell, and we're gonna
I
need
love
her.
it.
I would like to get closer to Molly,
Uh-huh.
and just put the portal on something near her and have the other end go near our wonderful friend who hasn't actually come out and done anything yet.
So you want
So
to put one end of the portal, say, on the end table, which is right in front of Molly,
Yep.
the one the base was on, and the other one next to Tanamichi?
Yep. So that Molly can drop it through and we don't necessarily immediately know where it is.
Okay. I don't see why not.
She's gonna go and in your mind, Molly, she's gonna let you know, and you and Tanamichi like here, and she's gonna attempt. I'm not assuming that it's not gonna be seen, but she's gonna try to make it because we're still in the dim light, so it's gonna be more like, oh yeah, I'm just putting my hand in this already shadow. It just gets a little deeper. Hi, babies, de fluffy. And just so Molly can put it on the table, and she might even say that out loud. Yeah, just it's okay. Just put it on the table. We'll figure this out, and then have it disappear. That's the goal.
I don't see anything in the mechanics of Mikio that say that's not how it's going to work. So you put it on the table, and it poof, like a magic trick.
Hey, Cody, if the book isn't finished writing, I understand you might need to update some of the mechanics to stop this bullshit, but I appreciate that it's an option right now.
They have had some even crazier ideas that have not been used
Also,
yet. 'cause
that
they are keeping it
has
secret.
substitution jutsu
Mhm,
bullshit
mhm.
written all over it.
Yeah.
One less Mikio that she has right now.
W-
Okay.
Yeah,
Which is
there's-
like the most ridiculous power I've ever seen in a 90s anime, and I don't understand why they don't use it more often.
I mean, remember that it's that wide.
That's true.
Right,
That's true.
yeah.
That's-
Yes.
So the
Oh,
vase
yeah.
And
is
it's
gonna
always a
barely
log for
fit.
some reason.
The vase is gonna barely fit from how you described it, just
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
and
yeah.
go
Yeah,
into nothingness.
yeah, I'm
but
one,
it's gonna
one-
land-
Yeah,
Coming out, I'm assuming the wall right behind Tanamichi, probably.
Did we
Sure.
pull a guide
Mhm.
through that once?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
I think we did.
that's ew.
He was
Right.
already like not comfortable. I don't think we worried about if his bone got
Right.
You know,
I
out of
figured
place.
that.
Like his shoulder got dislocated as we
Right,
pulled him
yeah,
through
I
a
didn't
giant,
look at it like
tiny
he went
hole.
through and
Yeah.
got seared off on the edges. I looked at it more like he went through and suffered
By the way, I
internal,
think
like
he's somewhere in this building.
Did
Yeah,
we not
'cause-
send him
I
yet?
thi-
No, dang it.
No,
Okay.
You did not
because the
send him.
every
No.
outside was dangerous.
right. He's in
Yeah.
one of the spare rooms nursing several smashed bones because when you entered through the
Mhm.
portal, he
To
just
be
sort
fair,
of went
to be
fit.
fair, there are firefighters who can fit through rungs of a ladder, so a man could clearly fit through.
Right. Yeah.
the
He
portal.
just doesn't have to like
Not
it.
comfortably, but it can
Yeah.
be done.
So
Also,
Oh,
Jay,
go ahead.
with the name now being exposed, do I recognize that name now? Giving my other history.
oh no. Though I imagine that in itself is something of a
Can I-
concern.
Can I pull another
Mm.
piece of shenanigans?
I don't see why not.
As I'm doing the same thing. It's all in the same motion.
Sure, you get 2 actions on a turn. I don't see why not.
I'm going to use another Mikio, and I am keeping track of how many I'm down
Sure.
to do the seal of repossession on the vase.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to
Which is the thing that I have on each of my weapons. So I only have a couple Mikio to use right now, but so just that is on there. And then it goes through the portal.
bet. Want to remind everybody what the seal of repossession does?
Oh no. Oh right.
So I place a small seal on an object I touch, and it lasts for a week. By an action, I can teleport the object to my hand as long as it's within 50 feet. So we can't fully leave the club and then I just go yoink. But
Right.
if it
Mhm.
keeps getting out of my hand, I just have to have a turn
You bet.
And you can bring it back to
to
yourself.
bring it back.
Yeah.
So we could also come back later. Because it's up to a week.
True.
And I would love to say that Alistair saw you do that, but we just established that you made the vase disappear like a magic trick. So no one saw the seal. Probably not even Tanamichi, even though it landed in front of him. Because if he's
Yeah.
invisible, that's because he's in the dark.
I'm gonna say that
Mhm.
like it's if you because I'm picturing that you have like the curve and then just like a little lip. It's like
Sure.
right under that lip.
Sure.
So
You bet.
unless you're turned to look at it,
you
it's-
were in your mind. Are you picturing that the seal of repossession is like a symbol you draw on the object?
No, it's a small seal, so it's probably just like from her finger. It just like imprints on it.
Okay. In my head, I was picturing Uncle from Jackie Chan. It's a small scrap of actual paper that's just like magically
No,
bonded.
so it's just a. So I don't know because it doesn't say if it's visible or not. But
It is.
if it is visible, it's just
Mhm.
like the size of her fingertip, and it's just the smallest little imprint right on it.
Bet. So you yank it, you brand it, and Johnny and Alistair have pre-existing difficulties that look like they're going to be an issue here in a second, or maybe not. Maybe they'll work it out.
Maybe
As I
they'll talk it
recall,
out.
Johnny said, "Hey, you guys want to help me get to that guy, and we can be friends."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Define get to. He's right there. Like,
Well, I suspect that the guards will also try to intervene there.
sure. Yeah, about
Uh,
that. Alistair, do you want them to pay attention to the people you've never met or the person who you might reasonably assume has a bone to pick?
The person I reasonably assume and know has a bone to pick. I nod towards Johnny and then say, "I'm sure we can work something out, Johnny. How much do you want?"
Well, good question. How much does a heart or a lung sell in the black market now?
Oh, I like
80,000.
her. Or them. Sorry, I like them. Sorry.
Like that you have an immediate answer. That's dangerous.
Yeah, that was fast. Look at that.
You want it, you've got it. I recognize that I didn't treat you with the respect that I should have as a business partner.
You look
Oh.
so familiar.
Alistair.
Oh my goodness. I think I.
Come on, if you wanted my attention, you shouldn't have sent those people to kill me. We could have had a better time if you just came over.
I'm not that much of a fool, Johnny.
But aren't you? So, are we going to do this the fun way? Or classic?
Can this be the rest of the session? Just
Right?
you going
You
at
know-
it.
It's pretty great.
You know what? Can I toss a little randomizer in here?
Look, we're not in combat necessarily yet, though I would argue it's a tense situation, but weapons haven't been thrown or anything. So drop in, drop out as you like.
Okay. I think I'm going to use a Mikio and cast Deep Fog.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I don't know if I said this in the email. I don't know what's going on in these people's brains. Okay.
I have an important personnel question. So we had our will be messenger is in one of the back rooms still. Did my parents leave with everyone else, or are they also still in one of these back rooms?
Oh no, your parents look, they're not
They're not
young
dumb?
people. They're not dumb.
Okay.
They stayed, they were like, look, we're in a back room. I assume that they did their best to sweep the room given their previous position. Like they know where one might put a camera, that sort of thing.
Okay.
So once they establish that the room is as safe as it can be, they decide that that room is safer than both the floor and whatever the fuck is outside.
Yep.
So they're like,
good.
you know what?
Okay.
We'll stay here.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
What does deep fog do? I feel like I know what it does. but-
It creates a fog bank in a 50-foot radius area within 100 feet of me, which obscures anything in it. Characters inside cannot see anything beyond 25 feet, Me and my allies are unaffected. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So this is a great opportunity for us all to scatter.
I do need to ask, is Johnny considered an ally?
Oh.
He is.
At this point.
Well,
That
but
is- that
for
is a
Kai
great
casting
question.
it, is Johnny considered an ally?
Oh, that is a
To
great
me, no.
Choose
Okay.
I don't know
carefully.
who this is.
It's Johnny.
The whole point of this is
It's
basically
Johnny. They introduced
Johnny.
themselves. They saved
Yeah.
4. Weren't you paying attention? Like,
the whole point of this is we have walked into a situation that is way outside of any of our knowledge. So
So a Tuesday.
right.
Yeah.
yeah, valid in the very Street Fighter sense of the yeah, but
Every
so
single
this is I'm seeing a Mexican standoff here. We have like 5 different parties who have 5 different agendas. So the goal here is I'm going to drop a smoke bomb into the situation,
Like a ninja.
let
Mhm.
everyone start shooting, and walk out the door.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, Raina would actually listen to reason in this minute, even though now she wants to see them fight.
Fuck, I want to
You
see
still
the
can
fight.
see.
Yeah, Molly's there with the popcorn.
Yeah, he's trying to use his press to leave.
I just want to steal the car that's waiting outside and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh, don't mention
So
stealing
before
a
we go to
vehicle.
break,
Oh, no.
Johnny, on a scale of 1 to 10, how nice is this car?
It's not mine.
It's not what I asked.
That's the correct answer.
Right,
That
it's
is
a great answer.
Correct
but
answer.
like,
However, as a reminder to all you lovely people, Johnny is at the entrance.
With
Yeah.
me.
And you just created a smoke screen
Right.
without Johnny being able to see a damn thing. So
Mm.
you don't know who decides to come at him and who might be losing their head with a swing or two.
I fully intend to duck. The whole point is you two, y'all want to fight? This is full Godzilla. Let them fight.
but not the Godzilla from the early 2000s. It was way too small to really be Godzilla.
No, you're thinking of the 1990s Godzilla,
Ah.
the movie that I have not fully shown you yet. And yes, that is a very silly movie. We need to get into that later. We are talking we're talking the much more recent, much more
He sent me a video clip. It's like 6 minutes long, and I think they lose Godzilla 3 times in it. I was like, what the hell?
yeah,
It's a 50-foot lizard.
the Matthew Broderick movie from the 90s where they have the helicopter chase through New York. It's
So I will see everybody in 15 minutes. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
oh no.
I'm really hoping we help Johnny, and I have an idea. I have a technique that
Oh,
is
gosh.
perfect for
I
this scenario.
cannot wait to hear what you come up with for.
Yes.
This is gonna be good.
It's so nice to meet both of you. This is pretty much
Mhm.
exactly what I
Words.
expected was going to happen. So
Words hard.
Words very hard.
Mhm, mhm.
Hi, buddy. You want
All
to come say
right,
hi?
4. You're still right next to Johnny.
I am, and I
Didn't
have
you
a plan.
also, Kai? Didn't you say that they can see up to 25 feet, right?
they
So-
cannot see anything beyond 25 feet.
So Johnny
Mhm.
can see who is coming at him, but only from
Cannot
25
see.
feet away.
Yeah.
I don't know if Zoom's gonna let me.
Probably.
Oh,
Ouster's probably in
almost.
that
Here we go. Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
baby.
fog
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, come back.
I'm just hoping everyone starts like making enough of a chaotic mess that we can slip out with Rena's
Yeah.
precious vase.
That Tanamichi currently has.
Yep. Tanamichi's just like, I don't know what I need to do with this right now. Like, it just appeared in my hand and I'm confused, and now there's smoke
We're gonna
everywhere.
have words about the damn
I'm gonna
vase.
ninja it. Yeah.
And again,
With the
Molly's
plant
just
in
along
it.
for the ride.
We came
Molly's
here
just here
to
to help
lay
cause
low,
chaos.
Rita.
You guys came here to lay low. I had a mission.
This is why we don't listen to Rena when she says, "I know a place."
I came for the
I'm gonna
fight.
go
Mhm, mhm.
take a
No, we
break,
don't-
but
We,
Zoom
this
is
is why
not.
we don't listen to Rena generally.
Actually, no. I am a
I told
celebrity.
you all the time.
Da, 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 da.
All right, lovelies. I'm going to be right back, okay?
Yeah. Same.
Clips is now comfortable, so I don't know that I'm allowed to get up.
No, you're not.
That's
That is
against the
what we
law.
call feline paralysis.
Yep.
Yep.
Eclipse is one of my 2 cats. He's the one that likes to show his butt and is very clingy, and I've just been gone for 5 days. And then Nova is my tuxedo. Hi, baby girl, who is right on the floor next to me, belly fluff in the air. Like, hello. But she doesn't cuddle as much. She just wants affection. Hi, baby. But
Oh, so Cody, while we were playing, I was taking a look at like the different kinds of yokai that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And kind of my thought is I really like the idea of her being how do you say it? The akanme? How do you say that?
Akaname.
Akaname.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that because kind of the
Interesting
idea
choice.
yeah, because the idea I kind of had with her is just like a little chaos gremlin who loves dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And dirt and plants and all of that. And I feel like that aligns really well with kind of my vision for Molly, just less scary looking. And I like it.
Interesting.
And I love
There-
that this is because we haven't had enough dirt-related hijinks in the course of this campaign already.
I got a bag of dirt. I got a bag of dirt.
and guess what's inside it? Oops, it's a yokai.
Yeah.
It limits what homeland does Molly come from?
So I feel like that's a little unsure because Molly has kind of an interesting backstory. She calls Steel Court home,
Uh-huh.
but she's just a little unfamiliar with her backstory due to moving around a lot when she was little and stuff like that. So she's
One-
not, she says Steel Court is home, but she's just really unsure.
One interesting option actually is you could be a Hanyo.
Ooh, what's that?
Um,
Let me look.
That is a half yokai, a child born from a yokai and a human. They usually have some aspects of their yokai parent, but up until they hit roughly their teens, they look entirely human and act entirely human.
Oh, that's really cool. What was it called?
Hanyo.
Do you know how to spell that?
Hanyo.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
In the books because I like that a lot.
We don't have rules for it right now, but basically you take the character and you give them one of the abilities of the yokai and one of the disadvantages of the yokai, and that's generally how I do it right now. May change when we actually add them to the game in full, but yeah.
Cool, I like it. Is that in the books now by chance or not quite?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay.
yet.
Okay.
We don't really have it now because while the yokai are in possession of their actual personalities, they're still influenced by Yomi to be dangerous monsters. So the occurrence of Hanyo is far less common.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I like that idea a lot.
I really want to introduce the a yokai I think we homebrewed on the space station of refuge called the Turtle of Malaise.
No, that's
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes. We fully on just imported. It essentially this character I guess was an attempt by both Jay and Stormy to satirize a very real person.
It was not me. I gave none of the details. That was Amber. But I was here for it and the one punished for it.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
This is Nova.
Oh, sweet
Hello,
thing.
Nova.
It was basically
Hi,
a
Kitty.
like a kind of like a river turtle looking thing that just sucked the happiness and color from like an area around it.
Okay.
Oh, the sun punted turtle that we didn't actually get to sun punt.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
so everything that came closer to it had to succeed something or would just get negated. And we defeated it with Molly just being a little pill of happiness and giving it a hug.
Okay.
And that was before we knew that Molly was yokai. So,
But
Yokai
Molly knew.
on yokai
You guys just didn't know.
We
Yeah,
must
no,
be discussing the tortoise of Malaise.
Yes.
Mackenzie made the decision to make Molly a yokai, and then like within the next week, we had a session where at the end of it, I said, haha, what if one of us was? And Kai said, oh, says the person I'm most suspicious of being that. As then Molly's off to the side, like,
Yeah, because for the first like what 8-10 sessions,
more than
Hoshi
that.
was absolutely
Until we
like,
arrived at her home, basically.
extremely reluctant to share any aspects of her backstory, keeping everything close to the chest, being very conspicuous about it. And Molly was just this little ray of sunshine, and who just completely had no business being part of this organization whatsoever.
Mhm.
I it's Hoshi. She doesn't want to be here.
Well, yeah, we know that now. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah, Hoshi's sister that she needs to go rescue was the original agent who then she thought had died, and her parents went, okay, here, take our other child.
Part 2.
Against her entire wish, desire, or anything. So now she's also found out her sister didn't die and her parents knew.
Mhm.
There's
Mhm.
that's gonna be explored later, but I want the next thing to be Tanamichi. Hey Tanamichi, do you
Yeah, I agree.
actually secretly from up north, and that's where we're gonna go to deal with your backstory? That'd be amazing.
You don't know.
No,
Oh,
we
my-
don't.
No, we
Yeah.
don't.
Not a damn thing.
How long have
So-
you guys been doing this campaign?
This
This
is session
is-
19. We started in February.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Nice.
so cool.
The
Yeah.
plan was to have you on for the 20th, but we had to cancel last.
Oh, I see. I know that Mr. Kennedy, Mr. J. Kennedy, has my email.
Yep.
If you guys could send me some descriptions of your characters. This is my first time being part of such a like live group, other than my awesome games with my brother playing playtester. That I would love to
Same.
have a chance, and if you guys are consenting to draw you guys and use it for my Patreon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
And I
gosh,
will-
that'd
I'll
be
great
so
artist.
great.
send those
I don't
pictures to
generally
you
speak
guys.
for other people, but look at the faces. I think they're okay with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, yes, please. That'd be wonderful.
I would
I
love
have to
that.
figure out what 4 looks like.
Yeah,
Huge
we,
ears,
we've kind
brother.
of just assumed what you look like, Stormy, because you haven't really given us a description necessarily.
Because most of us have in the background.
we
our
hero
character.
forged, like mock-ups of our
and
characters,
Four just is
Mhm.
you in a forest. So
right? Which
but
is
ab-
completely
absolutely 1000%.
yeah, completely not related to the setting from which he originally hails. It, like thematically makes no sense, but great. It's very moody. So,
So I suppose this is the
I
part
mean,
where I do.
you're from
official-
Steel Court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are forests in Steel Court.
Sure,
Do they look
yeah.
like that?
Not where 4's from.
He's from like a downtown lab. You know?
No,
Not anymore.
He is.
Well,
Oh, come on.
Because
Yeah,
Molly blew it up.
I
blew it
had
up.
to.
Oops.
Yeah, Molly destroyed Four's lab and got him fired.
Yeah.
With the exception of
Oops.
Tanamichi, everybody else's backstory crossed over pretty
Yep.
fast.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, even Tanamichi is crossed over with Rena. We just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know Tanamichi's side of it.
You're right, right,
Yeah,
right.
just a fraction.
There's been a lot
A
of what you
glimmer.
like to know.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
It's all,
reason
it's all glimmer.
So the reason why I know for sure that we started in February is because this year with crochet, instead of doing like a temperature based blanket, I'm doing a TTRPG game because I'm in way too many. So each day is going to be if I had a game or not and color based on the game. And then a new campaign got a color with it to show. And so ours started in February, and I see that every time that I'm working on it.
Are we
Aw.
in
Well, I
4
also
tables
take
together a week?
extensive notes, and we started
Yes.
on February 18th of 2025
Yep.
because I date all of my notes as well.
Mackenzie is an exhaustive note taker.
Yeah, the
Yes.
summary that Mackenzie did earlier was not just, oh, I have bullet points, let me no. It was all written out.
Paragraphed out. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
That's super cool.
When
It's
she's
not
not
death
here,
when you take
we
notes.
struggle. We're like, one of us will have to go back and watch it later and type it and do not doing it in the moment.
Yeah.
I do that with a friend of mine too. I'm like, lore keeper.
Yep.
Thank you. That is my new title. Lore keeper,
Lore
not note
keeper.
take it. I'm not
Molly
note
is
taker.
the
I'm
lore
taking
keeper.
it. Thank
just
you.
feels
I have
lore
a-
Thank
keeper.
you.
Yeah, Mackenzie,
I have a
Mackenzie is the
notebook
note
for
taker.
D&D notes that I've had since freshman year of college,
Mhm.
and there's
Mhm.
maybe 30 pages used in it because even when I try to take notes, they're the most abstract, unhelpful thing that when I look at the next time mean nothing. So I've just stopped because
I
Uh-huh.
write down.
I've
for
definitely
this,
had
for
Jay go,
this,
look, it said this. I don't know what that means. Jay, do you know what this means?
Yep.
And I go, no, Jay,
Yep.
I don't know what that means.
for this campaign, I may or may
Mhm.
not have 29 pages single spaced of notes already. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Typed.
Space.
11 point font specifically.
Yeah.
It's about 1.5 per session. So
Hence
Mm-hmm.
lore keeper.
Right.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, I write
Write more than me.
Let's find a fun one. Space Pirates After Molly with question mark. And then that's
I mean, they
about the
were,
extent
kind of.
They were.
The extent of that
They're kind of space
session
pirates.
notes.
That's at one of the like a few sessions ago. No, yeah. And that's like the extent of what my notes are is like, oh, here's a name that I probably should remember. Oh, here's like something that happened, but I don't really
But no
I gotta
descriptor
focus.
of who the name belonged to or
No.
anything, just that the name's in there.
for the glorious halcyon days of yore. Had to deal with the space pirates.
Back when life was easy.
Yeah, and simple. You know,
Where we had
Yep.
I still have a tracker on their ship.
You're right, right.
That's
Mhm.
true.
It
Wait,
sure is.
did I? Huh?
Oh,
Wait, what was that?
Nothing.
What was
Nothing.
that?
Don't worry about it.
That sounded like a none of your
It's-
business to me.
Speaking of 4, what is your idea
Yes,
as we go
plan.
back
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the into
Oh,
this
yes.
session?
Plan. I
am
like
You
this.
said you had an idea.
Yeah. Well, some of you will like
So
it.
there's fog all over the place. Johnny's in the doorway. Alistair is repositioning his goons to go deal with Johnny instead of, the rest of you, which frees the rest of you to either pick a side or leave. But
If you
Johnny has
can.
a point. They can't see you, but they are in the doorway. Like,
And they can see us coming right up to them because it's the 25 feet that they
yeah,
can see.
right.
So unless there's a different exit.
I mean, fire code says one thing, but this is as we've established, this nightclub belongs to a uniquely powerful person. So I don't know if they give a shit about fire code. Alistair, is there another way out that is obvious to the public?
We've got to be up to code.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. There's a back
Okay,
door.
so you're the type of owner that everything is legal as obviously as possible until it isn't.
Of course.
Okay.
Like,
So it's also a very
it's
clean
shady,
club.
not illegal, right?
Yeah, it's a very
Like-
clean club. Everything is FDA approved.
But that does mean, however, you have to choose one of two gentlemen to pass. Are you going to
Does.
pass by Alistair? Or are you going to pass by Johnny? Remember, Johnny already helped your friend out.
Yep.
Johnny put a guy in the ground. Like, didn't even think about it. Like,
Oh, she is gonna go to her parents and try to get her parents safely from that room. And head towards Johnny, very much in a like I am ushering two civilians out mode.
you bet.
And she's just gonna
Um,
happen to go out with them.
Given the con. Go ahead.
I should probably do what?
You should probably roll a convince.
Oh boy.
Also, is outside safe?
I mean,
Well, with all the
Not
dust, that was
really.
only a half hour
If
ago.
we are also trying to leave, she wants her parents with her. What do is that manipulation or what would it be? Because there's no convince on here.
That would be, I believe, manipulation in
I'd
this
go with
case.
manipulation. Yeah, I don't see anything that was better for that.
Do I get
Um,
any extra dice? No.
I don't see why you would.
Yeah, I know. Because she loves
Well,
her parents
hold
so
on.
much, even though she's mad at them.
Well, yeah, hold on. Johnny, do you have a soft spot for like older people? to the point where Hoshi would get an extra die, because the
Older.
only thing I can think of. I'm reminded of have you seen the
And you
Black
better
Lightning TV?
pray that's odd.
What?
So you're rolling for it.
I'm rolling even or odd, and you better pray that it's odd.
Okay.
He's killed so many people, he doesn't really give a shit.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Fair.
Nice.
So how cute is Hoshi?
Not old, but
And very, very concerned about her parents. I did roll a 5 and a 6 and a 2. So it's still 3 successes. But she only has 3 dice to roll, so there's not much more I can do.
Ah, you look at him with those soulful eyes that says, please let me get my stupid parents out of here.
I honestly, no, yes, because she's not happy with them right now.
Johnny, just for a second, you can see the dangerous irritation upon the smoke popping up, which means he can't see Alistair. And you lot seem to be the only ones who decided to stick around.
we're
So you
not
must
on
be
his
the-
side.
Huh?
We're not on his side.
I don't know if Johnny saw it or not, but she attempted to put a garrote around his throat, so.
I'll give you 5 seconds, Toots. Then you get that fine ass back in here.
Deal.
Oh my.
Will pull them out and basically point to whatever area looks sheltered,
the car outside.
still out of the way, but outside. And I don't know if any of the other people of the club are still hanging out or if they've completely disappeared. And then she will take out her whip in one hand and her crossbow in the other. Well, no, it's two-handed. So she'll take her crossbow out and she will come back to Johnny's side and basically help block the doorway with
Okay. You
so
bet.
that she's now in your sight. She didn't sneak past you.
Can I go?
Go for it.
Okay. So I have a technique called distant defense,
Okay.
which basically I can take a defend action and make a ranged weapon attack with a marksman check to negate someone's attack against someone else.
Sure.
So I just like one of those old terrible cop movies. I got your back, Johnny. And just pull out the silenced pistol I have. And prepare to help.
Cody, I feel like nobody's taking your side of the table, man.
I don't know, man. I'm so likable.
I know.
Hey, you tried
excuse
to have someone break my teeth.
And you stole my plant, or were trying to steal my plant. So that's just rude.
No, only
no,
one of
no.
those things is true.
Yeah, he wanted you to stop stealing his vase.
That's
with your
irrelevant.
plant.
My plant was in the vase. Okay, that's the important part.
Here's the
And
thing.
the-
Even if we help Refuge, Kai might cut us loose just for his own blood pressure.
Yeah.
I told Amber that your character was busy repotting a plant in the middle of a crowded nightclub floor, and she went, because it's gotta be topsoil
It's
everywhere.
a Molly thing to do. I don't know. Like, even okay, at this point, if the fight had started and the vase wasn't what we were going at, I could still see Molly choosing to do that if it's a better
Yes.
pot than what the plant's currently in. Like, the fact that it started the fight is now what's irrelevant.
So, Alistair, unless you have a different interpretation, because
Ooh.
I don't really know what your style is regarding your guards, they'll form a defensive line between you and everybody else.
I'm gonna say, guns out, gentlemen. Kill anyone you see.
Oh boy, you bet.
Ooh.
And
Tiny
I
Peaches.
will
Just
draw.
Johnny.
I will draw 2 revolvers from my jacket.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna take one of
Cool.
those later.
Cool.
You Oh boy.
But we are only up against 10
Mhm.
total people because there
9?
were 10
11.
thugs. No, but
11.
but Alistair's now fighting.
No.
So we're 9 thugs and Alistair.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
But we
So-
have Johnny.
We
Hmm.
do.
Here's
now.
Jack.
That's okay. So that's 6 versus 1 versus 9.
Yeah, remember that standoff you were trying to get out of?
No,
Like,
I'm trying. No, the standoff is the one I'm trying to set off and hope that we can escape.
So
amidst.
I don't normally bother with this concept, but in this particular case, it really, really matters. We should roll initiative.
Hey.
I think
Yeah.
that'll be the first time we've done that this whole campaign, because oh boy, does it matter now.
Second
We,
time, I
what do
think.
we add to it? What are we rolling? Because this is not a D20 system.
Yeah. Within each combat, there's an initiative order. That's what the book says anyway. Which is set at the beginning of the combat. To determine this order, the character with the highest awareness skill base in each group of allied characters, which is to say the most aware of you on each team, will make an awareness roll.
Is that going to be awareness plus mind for your total dice?
I believe so. Yes, you're making a regular
okay.
awareness check.
Yeah.
I have
I have
5
7.
dice. That would be Molly then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
by a mile.
Even if
Yeah.
I was doing an assassinate, I'd only get up to 6.
But that means I need to know who's on what
Mhm.
team. I assume all 6 of you are a team. Johnny, are you a field of 1 or are you 7? Are you number 7 of that 6?
I'm number 7 for now.
Okay,
Yes.
you
So
bet.
Join the
then,
merry
what,
band of
is
idiots.
Johnny's awareness higher than 7?
No, you are actually one above Johnny.
Dang! Okay.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, Molly.
Cody, I assume that there's your 10. Well, I guess 9 now, huh? Nine
Yeah.
guards and you. What's the highest awareness of the pie level?
It's gonna be me.
Okay, and how much? I guess it doesn't matter. You're rolling the highest from the group. So yeah, we'll have you and you roll.
Are we really trusting Molly with this roll, you guys?
I mean, look, if you didn't want to carry this burden, you shouldn't have put points in awareness. Like,
Maybe, or I shouldn't have said anything and let somebody
that
else take
too,
it.
right?
That's
You're
fine.
right. You could
Yeah,
keep your mouth
yeah.
shut, but no.
Yeah, it probably would have been a draw between me and Heather at that point.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
I got a-
Tarmichi, what's yours? 5. Yeah, so it would have been a 3-way, I think.
I got a 3.
Wait, what?
A single 3? How did you roll 1 die?
You
Oh, I rolled all
7
7.
dice. You rolled
Yeah,
your
I'm
awareness.
sorry. I
Yeah.
missed that. I just
That's
thought all of
not how
us were
that
rolling
works.
Like if
straight.
you rolled 1 die, somebody else should
sorry.
be making the roll.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I misunderstood. Okay.
Awareness check like normal. So mine plus
Never mind.
awareness, you know.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Yeah, 5 successes. I had a 6, 5, 4, 5, and then 3, 2, 2.
Cody, how'd you do?
6, 4, 5, 4 successes.
Nice.
That means that you're all going first, and the initiative order says you get to pick in whatever order you like. So who wants to go first on the team that gets to go first?
I have an idea.
Okay.
So with Molly going through potions, she has just kind of couple on her that she makes like during her downtime with her collection of plants
Sure.
that she comes along the way. She is gonna take her Silverlight dust poison and she's gonna throw it and try to hit Cody, or not Cody, Alistair.
Alistair.
Not Cody, I promise. I'm not targeting you.
Cameras
I'm sorry.
into-
Trying to
A
make
meta
you forget.
throw, right?
I'm gonna go
Don't
for
hurt
this
the
stream.
devs.
Mhm.
And I'm going to
Look, I like
try
these
to I do like these people. Yes, I'm trying not you specifically, Alistair. And I want to try to make him lose all memories from the last hour by smashing this
Oh.
potion in his face.
I like that idea.
When you say smash, you do mean throw, right?
Yeah, but if like
Okay.
it's a vial, hopefully it'll smash
right,
or
I know what
break
you
or
mean.
whatever.
You bet. So you are making a marksmanship roll against an athletics roll. Go for it.
Yep.
And she's gonna use her +1 die as well. Because she's doing this in protection from her plants that
bet.
he's trying to take away.
Alistair, would your bodyguards be the kind of people who would physically get in the way or try in a moment like that? Would they see
Yes.
that? You bet. Go ahead and make
I
an
pay
extra
them
roll
enough.
for that. You bet. I pay them enough. Go ahead and roll 2 extra dice, 1 for each guy who on either side of you could get in the way.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a great day.
Molly got 4 successes.
5.
4v4. Oh man.
Oh,
My
that
guard
extra-
saved my life there.
But you're down to 7 now.
He's
no, they're
alive.
still there. He's just confused.
Right.
He just
Doesn't
doesn't
know
know
what's
what's going on.
He's
And they-
basically
Because
incapacitated.
he's standing there, because an hour ago he was in the back room, just I don't know, on lunch break or whatever, and now he's got his guns in his hand in front of the boss
Mhm.
in an empty nightclub floor with a bunch of people he doesn't know, and the boss's favorite face is nowhere to be seen. He just it's a problem, right?
Mhm.
So I get 2 actions then.
You get
correct?
2 actions, you bet.
So does that for her first action. So with one hand she throws that one vial, and then with the other she's gonna take out her whip. And as the 2 guys are jumping in, she's gonna try to hit Alistair again with the whip that's laced with like a deadly, or not a deadly, but like a more damaging poison.
You bet.
Which one
So
is it?
I suppose same thing as before, except you're making a melee check because you're not throwing it. Although I never quite figure out where to put whips because you are using your hand-eye coordination at an extended distance, but you're not letting go. So I would go with melee. Same thing.
It's a melee attack with range, is what it is.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So melee attack, Cody, you're down 1 guard because the other guy is too delirious to get in the way again. So same defensive roll you just made. You're just down 1 of the extra dice.
4 successes.
3.
Oh man, those guards get. Right. I don't know what you're paying them, but it's enough.
Or it's not enough either.
Yeah, right. So how much damage does your whip do?
That
How much
would
weapon is in your weapon?
I believe it is 1.
Yeah, it's just 1.
You
But
bet.
it's the poison that is
Mhm.
on that as well.
You bet.
So
we know what-
after I'm
ahead.
doing Devil's Venom. So after being afflicted by this potion, a character suffers the hindered condition until they make a difficult endurance check or someone makes a medicine check. 4 successes.
You bet.
to
Which
pass
gives them a
that.
-1. That gives them a -1 to various things. You bet. Also, they move much slower than they did before. Do your bodyguards wear armor?
Light armor, yeah.
You bet. So you don't actually harm them with the whip because if they're not got his armor, you take it off the armor first. And if you do 1, but you get through and they take the poison, and that guy's you got 1 guy who's distracted because he has no memory of the last hour, and 1 guy who's busy going, because you've essentially inflicted him with a common cold. Who wants to go next?
I don't know what Tanamichi's gonna do with this potted plant that he's holding.
Give it to
but
Molly.
Stay in the shadows and get to
where-
the door.
Just get outside, I think, at this point.
yeah.
Rena's gonna yell out, I could pay you double what he's paying you. She'll leave him alone.
You're cut off, aren't you?
I'm cut off, but
From her dad, not from her own.
Yeah.
She's a financially independent queen.
Mhm.
This is
Who
this
said
is
that
dad
defend the
trying to
bill?
ground his fully independent grown-up daughter.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
So while I'm all for entertaining the idea, 1 thing at a time. Tanamichi, did you want to go next?
Yeah, so he's just kind of like holding this plant is like or the pot, like knowing that Rena needs it. So he's gonna try to have it in 1 arm, and then as he's like trying to get it outside, and run outside, he's gonna do some just
Wouldn't you
like
have to pass Johnny for that to happen?
I think so, yes.
he would be passing Johnny and Hoshi.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
true.
And
The
4.
2 of
And
yeah.
4.
So
Mhm.
so as Tanamichi comes up, Hoshi can say something like "Get behind me" or whatever.
Okay.
Like this is
But
ours.
because where Tanamichi's at, he was kind of like behind Arena a little bit in like
Sure.
a defensive, like in the shadows position. So coming out around, I'm assuming that he'll cross at least one of the guards
Sure.
as he's like running across the room. So on his way, he's gonna try to smack him with an unarmed strike
You bet.
with his Clawed Gauntlet.
Ooh.
Try to knock him out.
You bet.
Yeah, but Tanamichi has a mechanical hand arm whole thing.
Yeah,
bet.
Nice.
the Clawed Gauntlet.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Cody,
'Cause
go
I
ahead
took
and roll your
the-
defensive. Go and roll your athletics or melee, whichever one seems more appropriate.
Yeah. I took the missing arm thing and I was like, there's also a Clawed Gauntlet. I'm just gonna make that my prosthetic limb.
So
Perfect.
we have a Discord chat that I never look at while we're playing, so I cannot wait to see what's in there because they didn't know either of you were coming.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I mean, there was a
Did you-
suspicion that this was a scheduling thing, so someone was
Uh-huh.
coming.
right? Sure.
Yeah.
Didn't know who. or
Uh,
that I also
have-
didn't know.
I didn't know there were going to be two until Dolan said, "How about this time?" Okay.
I also have underhanded tricks,
Again.
so when I make an unarmed strike, and roll 2 or more 6s, I can cause the target to suffer either the prone or the blinded condition until their next turn. So I'm trying to
Pocket
basically
sand?
like
You
knock
have
this
pocket
guy.
sand?
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm trying to like knock his lights out a little bit.
Yeah, right. Ring his bell. Right, I got it.
Let's roll a 6. Oh, I rolled a 6 and 2 2s. Fuck.
Aw.
It's still 2 successes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 2 successes.
2 successes.
But it says 2 or more 6s,
Oh.
Mm.
Sad.
not successes. Yeah, 2 or more 6s
Oh.
specifically.
Cody, how'd
Yeah.
you do on that defensive roll?
Roll the 2.
You,
That
you-
means
so
he succeeds.
You
Uh,
bet.
Yeah,
And how much
Oh,
damage are you
okay.
taking?
2 damage with like
You
just
bet.
the metal arm to the back of the back of the neck right there,
You
aiming
bet.
at a weak spot.
I do not remember offhand. Cody, do you remember how much armor is in light armor?
1.
Well, that's what I thought. You bet. So the armor's broken, and you go through it for the second hit to, as I think, deal the first actual point of damage in the combat so far with your bare hands, which is pretty impressive.
Woo!
Another ninja.
Ninja.
As you're running through holding a potted plant.
Right. How very Naruto.
Because we gotta throw a little weird shenanigans in there to just
Uh-huh.
Right.
because of this group.
You bet.
Yeah, so it does that and then takes up
That's the next
and
march.
looks at-
is Molly and Tanamichi both running like jointly carrying of this potted plant.
potted
Okay.
plant.
Please
Yeah.
don't tell them the first one.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh god, yeah. No, we're gonna have to after this call ends, but before
Yeah, that's
Jay
a-
hangs up.
I don't want to. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
end of the
Yeah.
session will tell you, but oh
Mhm.
lordy,
Jay.
I would like it
It's
to
a
not be the
fun one.
first
I have a
one.
picture I made.
When the session's over, end the stream, but not the call.
Yes, please.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know, if we
yeah.
have an actual artist here on this call,
No.
No, no,
Yes!
We sure do.
no. Absolutely not.
You know what
If
you
we're
need to
talking
do,
what I
Dolan?
think we're talking about,
I
I
know
will
what I need to do.
absolutely pay for that. Like,
Yes.
I would too, but I hope it
We
never
had
comes
two
into
ideas.
being.
Remember two.
because the amount
Yeah,
of trauma, the
The,
good
other one
kind
was
of
sun
trauma,
hunting, which we already told them. It's fine.
right. The amount of trauma this will make Heather carry for the rest of her life is absolutely worth any price.
Oh,
Mhm,
she's been my
mhm.
friend
I'll
for over
pitch in
10
for
years
that.
now. There's already trauma.
Look
there.
at that face.
we will explain at the end, and you will love every moment of it
Mhm.
and hate it at the
Okay.
same time.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
Tanamichi,
yeah,
hit.
Tanami-
That's
Tanamichi
Tanamichi
went, Molly went.
is behind Hoshi and is just like, what the fuck do I do with this face?
Isn't that
Tanamichi, in case I didn't say
Alistair's-
that out loud, it doesn't look like it's worth anything.
Hoshi, in your mind, Tanamichi is literally just gonna say, "Hide it. I can probably get it later."
Johnny, what was that? I interrupted you. Apologies.
Is that Alistair's vase?
I don't maybe Tadamichi's just a little confused. He's like, a vase showed up in his hand.
What is it? It's a vase.
Can
That also now has a plant in it.
Right.
Mhm.
It's this lumpy, misshapen thing. The way I'm picturing it is that to Alistair, it has like, because art's in the eye of the beholder. To him, it's really, it's he bought it. It's important. He likes the way it looks.
Originally, you
everyone
told
else-
me it was a sculpture of a blind lady.
Did I?
Yes,
Oh, and now
that's
it's a
why I was
vase.
so thrown off that it was
I
a
imagine that
vase.
it's like, so I figured that like in Alistair's mind, that's what he gets out of it. But to everyone else, yeah, it's kind of just a vase.
so
Like Amber is an artist, and there's paintings all over the house. But one of my favorite not yet paintings in the house, there's this giant like 48-inch canvas right next to me that has nothing on it yet. And while I love Amber's work, that one's my favorite because it has all of it can be anything. As soon as she makes it into something, it's that thin. It loses a bunch of infinite once she paints it.
I'm aware of what you're going for, the endless scope of possibility.
But what I
telling an
just
ar-
said was I like the unfinished. Yes, I know. It's difficult
yes,
for me to
telling-
phrase it.
Yes, telling an artist that you love the blank canvas more than any of their finished work, it might.
I know.
I
It's, look, it's a
the
difficult
distinction there
needle
is
to
that
thread.
he loves his wife's potential blank canvas.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Can Hoshi? Oh, I'm gonna try and
But other people come in the house and see a canvas that hasn't been painted yet.
I want
I
to
see
try
a canvas
thing.
that hasn't been painted yet. You know, it's not the same.
So, question.
Huh.
It's not that Alistair isn't aware of us, but Alistair can't see us. But I can see him and everything around him.
Yeah, safe
Yes,
to
we
assume
are-
Alistair doesn't think you've disappeared into thin air.
I
Also, we can hear
have-
Johnny
we
talk.
are obscured, mechanically
Two
speaking.
Mikio left.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use one to do the portal again.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna touch like the doorway and make a portal and make the second one right behind his head on whatever surface is closest.
There it
And
is.
I am gonna do an assassinate attempt. And
Woo!
I get a +2
God.
bonus against any assassinate actions towards me. But then if I make the assassinate action, I check the result and then decide if I do it. So if it fails, I'll do something else.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
I know this one. I have this
Yes.
one too.
So Hoshi's gonna look at
Yes.
Johnny and just tap the wall and then put the crossbow through. And Johnny, you can see the back of Alistair's head.
And Jay, I just messaged you a thing.
You bet.
Oh.
He has
Because now, Cody, we're getting towards the end of the session. So if we do kill you,
Of
we've
course.
played with you.
Also, I'm relatively confident that your schedules don't allow for it, but in case I hadn't said, you're welcome to keep playing with us. Though I imagine shortly you'll be off to Gen Con. Cool.
Yeah, Gen Con.
Oh man. I can't believe you do that every year. Oh my god. Like
I have a friend going there too, and I'm like, no. A
Yeah,
little too much.
I've been to Emerald and Rose City so far, and those were
Mhm.
a lot.
Those are big ones. Yeah.
6, a 5, and a 4. So 5 dice, 4 successes on an assassinate.
Ever vigilant, so my difficulty is 8.
So
Oh.
it won't go through, which means she won't
It
do
will
it.
not go through.
She'll keep the portal there. But instead, what she
You're
will
gonna
do-
hear Rena be like, "Don't you dare kill him."
Okay. Then how close is the surface right behind him, good sir?
how
I'm in the middle of the
close?
club, so
So
wow.
Yeah. Can't be that close.
So is it the wall? Okay. Then
We're deliberately trying to rob someone but not kill them.
If you keep the portal
We're
open for me.
chivalrous thieves.
Rena
So
Rena is gonna be like,
instead-
"Well, let's just say if you haven't noticed who he looks like."
so instead what she's gonna do is I'm gonna make a marksmanship check to throw a
You
tracking
call him
device.
Satan.
I'm gonna do a marksmanship to throw a tracking device onto Alistair instead.
A track. How big are these things?
They're
I'm
tiny.
sorry. I'm
It's a-
sorry. Rena says this person looks like Dad.
No, not Dad. The other one that you guys don't like.
The other big
Xanatos?
jackwagon
Xanatos.
campaign.
Xanatos.
Which would fully make sense. So it is a pocket-sized device that comes with 3 tiny discs that can be, so they're tiny discs that can be attached to a character who makes a character and object by an adjacent character who makes a melee or a marksmanship check against a difficulty set by the storyteller or the awareness check of the targeted character.
I would go with an awareness check in this case.
Okay. So, and then to spot a tracker, the character has to make a 5 awareness check. So if I get it on him, he has to get a 5 awareness to be able to find it later. But I'm making a marksmanship, which is, again, the same 5 dice. So, okay, that's a 5.
Raina would like to go next, by the way.
Sure. Fine by me.
2 6s and a 5.
4 and a
5.
5.
That
So it did not work. So it
No.
did work, and he didn't catch it.
No.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it
It
worked.
worked. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
And then at the end of her turn, the portal closes.
You bet.
Because
Rena, what do you think?
it specifically says that it only lasts for unless the DM wants to make it that it lasts till the end of our collective group turn.
What does it say? Did it
Your.
runs until the end of your? Then yeah, I think
End
you're
of
out
your
of
turn.
gas.
Yep.
Mhm, mhm.
And I have 1 Mikio left because I had already had my crossbow already has the seal on whatever it is.
Rena, what do you think?
So
So she's gonna finally get off the table and slowly saunter to the center with her hands raised.
Okay.
As in, not trying to draw any weapons.
Sure.
Turn to Johnny first and be like, thank you so much for the assistance, and bow towards Johnny. Because, she's very flamboyant that way. Thank you so much for your assistance. But I think, turning back around to Alistair, did I just land myself in a potential sibling rivalry unintentionally?
You are troublesome. Who did you
It's
say
a
sent
very
you again?
Cheshire grin. I never said who. But you look an awful lot like an acquaintance of mine.
Is that so?
Yes. And if this mishap has to do with him trying to get back at me for some other reason, because he does that a lot. For once, I'm at a loss for words right now. Because I don't know whether to be mad at him or try to get you on my side. But then again, I don't know you very well. Or at all. But the fact that you look an awful lot like him has me really intrigued. Xanatos?
And how do you know Xanatos?
Oh, we go way back. Way back. And if this really is only sentimental value, and he was trying to potentially get me killed by coming in here for something like this, then he is now on my shit list again.
Alistair, while you're busy having this tete-a-tete, what are the chances your men don't fire while this conversation is happening?
Again, I came out with
Sure.
you're not the
Right.
only one.
Yeah, right. You're not the only one in
Mhm,
here who's looking
mhm.
to shoot somebody. And I don't know if his men are like, I don't understand their relationship. I don't know if they'd be like, whoa, all right, if they would calm down. Or if Johnny would.
I was gonna say Johnny is specifically
Johnny's
holding his hand in a
holding up
position.
there.
to-
Johnny looks more than a little bit ready to shoot somebody. Right.
Mhm.
I think they're prepared to shoot. If anybody moves, they'll shoot.
Okay, you bet.
Can you
So,
not
Rena,
read?
I'm just making sure that we're not going to interrupt the combat paused while you have this conversation. What's going on?
I guess I'm waiting on Alistair's response now.
I heard that.
So you're Shadow Scar agents.
any reaction from Johnny when that's said?
No fucking shit.
They're throwing magic all over the place.
Yeah.
Why would you be working with Xanatos?
I mean, I've known him for years. Oh, by the way, let me introduce myself to you. I am, let me get my full name out here.
It's gonna be the first time we've heard the full name.
Ooh.
I am Rina Takimi.
Yeah.
Does that name
Senator.
ring any bells to me?
Well,
Politically
it may or may not read
speaking,
anything.
politically speaking, her dad is a very, very, very big deal.
Yes. You might not have heard me, but you probably heard my father, which we're not on the best of terms right now, so that's probably not a good name drop to happen right now, but oh well.
Yeah, he's head of Arashi at the moment, I believe.
Yes.
Above the table.
Move your butt.
His name is, where I wrote it down, where'd it go? Kotaro Fuma.
Fascinating.
Rena, you're gonna get in your head. This is why you tell us what you're up to, so that we know how to back you.
To be fair, I didn't expect Molly to decide to pot the plant in it.
Nobody did. Nobody did. Like,
Which is like odd because I feel like that should have been the conclusion.
right,
that
right.
we
Yes, yes. It
came to.
is like the most Molly possible to sit. Yeah, it is.
If it makes anyone feel any better, I didn't know what I was doing that until it came out of my mouth. That
Right,
was
right.
not
Yeah,
premeditated.
when I said nobody, I included
Improv.
you.
Like,
Nobody
that
did.
includes me.
I once spent an entire afternoon repotting a single plant. Like, that doesn't happen in a couple of seconds. That's a pain in the ass. Like,
Well, again, Molly probably has experience, but that's besides the
so
point.
do I.
She's yokai. She's faster.
Oh, I see. Right, yes. Supernatural bullshit druid magic. My bad. Like,
When Johnny's response of "oh shit," Hoshi's honestly just gonna look at him and just kind of do like almost a sheepish like, yeah.
so now what?
So
Going to be a problem.
Say that one more
is
time.
what?
No, it's not
Lightly,
me.
Johnny asked Hoshi, "Is your friend gonna be a problem?"
Talking about Rena?
Rena's
went
always
after
kind of a
you?
problem.
No.
Like,
Going after Alistair, I don't know what she's up to, but we're backing her. So if she goes after him, we will. If she doesn't, I'll still help you because I don't like him.
That would be a wise choice.
So, Alistair, I've already went off on him already. In this moment, he's now mad at me, but I don't care. And you guys don't know if you picked up on the fact that I have communicated to Xanatos in this moment.
We don't know how.
Tanamichi would have definitely picked up on it at this point. Because
Hoshi's assuming you got previous instructions probably when we were there. She's not necessarily like, oh, you're in active communication.
So
I'm confused.
I will turn to
Always.
Molly and be like, I'm sorry, we will get your plant. The vase will stay here. I'm sorry for all this commotion. However, now the other big elephant in the room that I want to redirect you to, this lovely person behind us, Johnny. And how did you screw him over? First of all, because I got to know that story. Please do tell how you screwed this lovely person over who is willing to help us kill you, maybe? I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to kill you. But if somebody else does it, I'm probably not going to lift a finger. Or I could cut off a finger. That works too. Can I just have your hand? Who sighed that heavily? Was that Jay?
wasn't me. Though I am in the process of sending you a message, which is very sigh-worthy for what it's worth.
Ricky, this is absolutely Sylvari before her redemption arc. Holy
Yes.
shit!
Yes.
So we are
and
about
no
out
filter.
of time.
I'm not putting a filter.
Before that happens, I would love for Johnny to explain how exactly they got fucked over. Like,
What am I supposed to play? Babysitter and explain story time?
yeah, but you don't have to. I just
You don't have to.
No, well, I was wanting Alistair to explain how
Or
he screwed
that.
Johnny over.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah. However,
Because I didn't think Johnny was going to explain anything.
Johnny's a gentleman. He'll wait for the dame to address him.
There.
Johnny was an enforcer of mine, a very good one for a long time, but he became untrustworthy. Unfortunately, it seems he's more difficult to get rid of than I previously thought.
Oh, she's
That's why
gonna.
I'm so good, though.
a classy,
I'm like a
classy
bad
play.
ex. You just can't get rid of me.
But Hoshi's gonna again like turn to Johnny just a little bit and go, is there anything he can give you or anything he can do to get you back in his books, or at least not want to attack him?
I don't know. What do you think, Allie?
You know money is no object. You also know that if I leave this place without us making a deal, you will be on the run for the rest of your life.
Well, considering the fact that you've had me jump through all sorts of portals, hoops, and gizmos, along with fighting a bunch of yokai and monstrosities, I'm not nearly so worried about my chances.
Wait, you fought yokai too?
Well, he did call me an enforcer, but I also work as a heavy-handed thief if necessary.
Can you give me one of the revolvers?
Ooh, I like you.
You got the, that's very outline.
Dolan, do you do voice work? If not, can you?
Please, yes.
Yes,
I was thinking the
please.
same thing.
Dolan is also a fantastic singer.
I was gonna say I want an audiobook done by you. That'd be awesome.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Johnny is allowing this young lady to have her moment and to get explanations while filling in the gaps. As a reminder, though, for and Hoshi, he did say you help him, he'll get you something in return. So it just depends. Are you guys going to help Johnny? Because, frankly, he's polite because he just met you. But he isn't that patient.
You know what? I'm feeling kind of fuckety right now.
Tapping on his finger isn't on his gun isn't anything. To prove that, his eyes getting more and more irritated, along with that smile widening.
Yeah.
Like a wolf that's getting ready to terrorize that poor rabbit. I don't know what is.
I'm really hoping I'm not the rabbit.
Nah.
Kai saying he's feeling a little fuckety, which is Mike saying he's feeling a little chaotic, which is its own concern.
I am both equally terrified and excited.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm wondering whether Johnny might have a bit more clearance on that shot than Hoshi had earlier. If I opened a spatial portal, can Johnny just shoot through it at the same turn?
No.
Why not? They haven't gone yet, and neither
I
has.
thought that was only be during
Hoshi
his
was
turn, though.
specifically already doing her turn and everything, and it wasn't, oh, wow, that's open, I want to...
You get
no, yes. If it's the same ability, yes, no, because we just established in this turn that Hoshi that it lasts till the end of your turn.
Okay.
But if you had a gun, you could open it with one. You could open the portal with one turn and fire with the second, and then the portal would end at the end of your turn. Are you saying you want to go next?
Drop
Yeah.
that fog.
There's
Yeah,
that too. You can drop the fog, then everybody can shoot like a bunch of crazies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's necessarily
Mine.
because that's the one thing keeping them from everyone from opening fire on all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Accurately.
Yeah, they can shoot, they just can't aim.
Right.
Stormtrooper logic.
Mhm.
Having to comb the desert.
Oh, are you still living in your brother's shadow, Allie?
Wait, they're actually brothers?
Yeah, I think up to with one hand I'm going to with an open hand pass to Johnny one of those pocket-sized tracking devices to his offhand as like a I'd like to be able to get a hold of you later sort of thing.
He gives you a wink.
Okay. With the other, I'll pop the portal open and take a crossbow shot at Alistair.
You bet. In case that wasn't clear, I rolled a hit.
Yeah, it's a marksmanship. We'll see what happens.
Is it an assassinate or just marksman?
I'll try for assassinate. I don't
Can
know
he
whether
see you?
I'm at the entrance to the club obscured, so I would presume.
It was he's doing the same thing.
Right. If
behind
you're hidden from your target, you're within 50 feet, and you are wielding a weapon without the loud trait.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do all those things qualify? You bet.
Yeah.
Then you don't make an attack roll. You make a stealth check against their awareness skill base.
Then why did I make an attack roll when I was
Because
trying to do that earlier?
Because I misunderstood at the time. My apologies.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Okay. So, actually makes things a little bit worse, but we'll see.
My stealth would have been the same as the marksman. It doesn't actually matter, but
Hi, creature.
Hi.
It's the thought that counts.
Mm-hmm.
On whether or not you should assassinate
So-
someone?
6, 4, 2, so 3 successes.
Alistair, what is your awareness base?
8.
Oh, goodness.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh, goodness. If you fail, you deal no damage and are perceived by the target and any characters in the area. Additionally, the scuffle begins to attract attention. If the combat isn't over in 3 rounds, any allies of the targeted character arrive on the scene and enter the initiative order. I assume that's more goons in some nearby buildings or
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
You bet.
Yeah.
You have another problem, which I'll get to in a second, because we have a couple people left in the rotation, and I want to make sure they get their turns.
I'm a
Reno-
patient man.
Not that patient.
Not that patient.
Mm.
I get that. Like,
patient to go last in the round, not patient to wait another round.
yeah, right, right. What do we have left?
Did 4 actually do anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
4
he-
just spoke.
I think it's the 2 of you. Yeah.
yeah. We can't really shoot anyone, but
What do you
Um,
mean?
I mean, you can always tell me which direction he's in. Remember, all of you can
Mhm.
see, but I can't. I can guesstimate. But if you can
Mhm.
help direct my shot,
that is
Oh yeah.
dangerous.
All of this. is-
Right.
Yes,
Because guns
shooting
aren't
people
inherently
generally
Uh-huh.
is for.
But you could hit a friend.
I
Yes.
Aim
disagree.
well.
Most of them are over here. Alistair's up there with an armed like goon squad.
Rita's the only one, and you can tell her to duck.
Right. I would argue that actually your odds of hitting a friend are fairly low.
Okay.
Like,
Molly's pretty close too, because she had to get pretty close to get with the whip.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
it is
not
a reach
go-
weapon, however, mind you.
Right.
I'm not going to point out where Alistair is. I'm going to point out where the nearest guard coming towards us is.
You
And
bet.
say, this guy first. Um,
You take out the boss, the goons stop because they're not getting paid anymore.
do they? Do they?
They're not getting paid anymore.
So for
I
either way,
their pants before they even try anything.
Where-
you're
they're-
right.
loyalty. They've already been paid, presumably.
Speaking while is a value is not an action unless you make a speech out of it, which is that you still have 2 actions left.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
So I definitely want to do the distance defense on if can I take a look at which one of the people is most likely to get shot at
So
first?
there were 10, then there was 9, and now there are 2 left. There are 2 that look in differing degrees of delirium, which leaves us with what? 5? No, that's not right. 7?
Fine.
7.
I'm gonna use a Mikio then.
Okay. Of those 7, they all look relatively equally twitchy. The guy
He didn't pop one in one of the back of their heads, though.
Oh, that's right.
It didn't like knock him out, but like he took some damage.
Right. That guy would probably be the most angry because he's the only one who's lost any blood and nothing's come of it yet. And then these are the kind of guys who like their job. They're the kind of guys who like to hit back.
I am going to use a Mikio called Spirit Shackles on
Sounds
Alistair.
controlling.
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
don't like dealing damage. It is make a
Except with
focus.
explosions.
I have
He
not
hasn't done any of them.
I
We
have not
keep all
done
of this
any
from
of
him.
those.
He has all the possibilities. We keep taking them from him and doing it.
So what does Spirit Shackles do?
Make a focus check to shackle a character within 50 feet who fails an opposed resistance check. Until they make a resistance check against your focus check, they suffer the grappled condition and cannot shift into the spirit world. They're just grappled and can't run.
You bet.
I'm assuming.
Let's see here. While Cody goes ahead and makes the resistance check, I will go cover with grapple means.
That was a lot of dice.
It sure
Anyone
did
else
sound like
use
a lot of
that?
dice, didn't it? The
mean,
grapple check.
Now that we know who this guy is,
Right.
Yeah.
it
Assuming
makes a
the
little
grapple
bit more
actually
sense.
works. A grappled individual can't take movement actions, takes a -1 penalty to all physical actions except attempts to end the grappled condition, and are dragged along with the grappling character when they move. So there you go. He can't move, assuming,
He doesn't pass this
Right.
with mass.
I got 4 successes. Yeah.
Bye.
You almost.
Which is pretty good for 4, because there have been so many times where he's rolled like
Hey.
6 dice and his dice have gone no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor's
Now.
success ratio is, especially with the amount of dice he has, is pretty shit. Like that was
Yeah, this is my normal in every time I play a game with dice.
Have you considered perhaps cards instead?
Yes, that still somehow doesn't work for me very well.
Oh, I see. That was action 1. You have 2, don't you?
Yes, the other one is I want to make the distance defense, which is the kind of a defend. I don't know what a defend action is. I didn't see that written anywhere.
Defend action
Is that
is
something?
in here.
Is
Defend
that part
action.
of your main 2 actions, or is that
Yes,
like
that is an
reactionary?
action. Defend
Okay.
action. Defend yourself from attacks, gaining a +1 bonus to all defensive actions until the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna make a defend action on Johnny.
You bet. Alternatively, you can defend an adjacent character. Whenever someone would make a physical attack against that character, you make an opposed melee check to stop that from happening, which is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Your distant defense lets you make that back me up defense without having to be next to them to do it.
Yeah.
Because you do it with a firearm instead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do
Which
that.
is some John Woo ninja shit. Because essentially that means when somebody goes to attack somebody else, you like shoot them from range. And there's no real limitation on that because it just says whenever somebody makes a physical attack action against this character. I would argue that a whip, as we've discussed, is a physical attack action. So in practice, that would look like you shooting the end of a whip right before it hits somebody.
I know,
which
it's
is
amazing,
badass.
isn't it?
So, like,
You're all ninjas.
Yeah.
right, that is some
Or you could shoot the person's hand and make them
or
drop.
that. But it's way. I mean, that's
Or-
cool, but I'm not sure
Or
it's
being
more
able
badass.
to do that and not being able to do a lot of the more emotional stuff that's happened, because a lot of the failures have been like against the tortoise and everything, is honestly going to be one of those like oh shit moments for Hoshi. of like, oh, I get it now. Okay.
I'm
This
not
is why he's in this
completely
agency.
incompetent.
No, you're not completely incompetent, but you haven't necessarily like Kai's had these shoot the yokai from behind me without looking moment. Like Four hasn't had any of those moments yet. As you said, we keep taking them.
You keep taking my explosives.
Yes. So I think Hoshi, if this succeeds, Hoshi's gonna be very pleasantly surprised by you.
God. So someone just needs to attack Johnny now.
Speaking of, Johnny, it is your turn. You're the last one in the round.
Technically, all I did was talk, but
Time's up.
yes.
So Johnny suddenly rushes up against the wall, making an acrobatics to essentially launch himself. You know, those classic parkour run up the wall temporarily before he leaps, having his gun drawn, and he fires to where so far he last saw or general area of Alistair. Because Alistair has a tendency to be pretty arrogant. He's probably not moving because his men are little bitches and will do whatever their master tells them. So, first off, for that. And then let's see. I'm gonna just add a little bit of lady luck. And in case some of you are not as familiar with this, at the start of every session, you get a pool of 3 tokens. Anytime you make a skill check, you can use a token to gain a +1 bonus to the check before or after the roll.
Should really spec into that.
Uh-huh.
To use that in order to help shoot a certain Alistair.
Roll your dice.
All right. 3, 4, 6, 7,
Oh, that's a homeland ability.
8.
Damn. Okay.
Oh,
I had 4.
That's where the +1 came in handy.
Oh, wow.
woo! All right.
Mhm.
How much damage are we looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's 3. I was
It's
hoping
not
for a
an assassinate?
headshot.
Is it not an
Huh?
assassin? Is it not an assassinate?
Unfortunately, I can't do that for one reason.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
Correct. I can't see through the fog, ladies and gents.
I feel
But
like that's gonna bite us in the ass in a bit.
Alistair doesn't know where I am at either, which is why I moved the way I did.
Yep. You're not just coming straight forward.
Do you remember how a bunch of people left the club very, very quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and how you've shepherded your parents shepherd your parents outside?
If you kill my parents, I'm coming for your throat.
Oh no, relax. Your parents are fine. You know they're fine because you can hear them screaming about giant angry cats that have like faces around their necks. They're losing their shit along with everybody else in the street. There's a lot of screaming, and then there is a decided drop in the amount of screaming, accompanied by various, let's go with squelching noises.
Really?
What now?
Nothing. Just continue.
I'm
And
gonna make a run for Johnny's car.
And I will see